The following is a paid presentation for the Vharness from Foundation Golf.
Why are you watching this show? It's probably not because you want to hear me go on and on and on, or because you love infomercials. There's only one reason. You're trying to find a better way to play golf. Before we get going, I want to tell you that everything you've thought, everything you've learned, everything you've read, and everything you've seen about the golf swing, you need to forget about it. Toss it away. Seriously. Today, we're going to show you what I believe is the absolute best way to swing a golf club correctly.
To me, the Vharness is the best product out there for the golf swing, period.
It felt like the first training device that actually did something for you, that you had some feedback, like you were doing something and not just going through the motions.
I've never seen a training product that gives you such instant feedback like the Vharness.
I think the Vharness, it works for itself. I mean, you buy it and you put it on. It's not like you need to know anything about the golf swing. Just go ahead and swing it and away you go.
Vharness definitely helped me hit the ball better. It made much more solid contact and it kept my swing path right where it was supposed to be.
From a very beautiful and special place, the #1 rated golf course in Florida, Calusa Pines Golf Club, welcome to Feel Your Best Golf Swing with the Vharness. Today, we'll talk with one of the most innovative instructors in history. He's been called by many PGA Tour players the finest teacher in the game, Jimmy Ballard, and learn why just about everything we've ever read, seen, or learned about the golf swing is just plain wrong. And we'll find out how Jimmy's teaching of the golf swing relates to his major championship winners and your golf swing. We'll also talk with golfers of varying experience, ages, and skill levels about a product that strengthens specific golf muscles and actually transforms your golf swing into a better, more powerful, and easier to execute motion than you could ever imagine. Now here's your host, 5-time PGA Tour winner and 2008 U.S. Open runner-up Rocco Mediate, for the answer to the question, what is the absolute best way to swing a golf club correctly?
How do you do it? To help me help you, I'd like to bring out a man who not only has helped me truly understand the golf swing, he's helped me learn to hit the ball better, more consistently, and longer. Please welcome a gentleman who I believe is the finest teacher in the game of golf, my good friend, Jimmy Ballard. Hi, Jim.
Hey, Rock.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Thanks.
All right, so we've been working for 6 years.
Right.
You've been teaching for
50 years.
The golf club has to be in a certain place to strike the ball to where you're looking, period. In certain places, we'll say. Every great player that played for more than an hour had that.
The really things I look for in the golf swing is to get the connection in the arms to the body. We talk about that a lot. We'll talk about different ways of feeling it, but if you set up correctly, your hands in relation to your shoulder joints or sockets would form a V or a triangle. And this is something that I've always taught, that when I look at a golf swing, I look to see how many angles they have compared to the triangle. And if you look at all the great players, they have the triangle when they start, they have the triangle at waist high, at the top of the swing when their elbows hinge down, it's a triangular shape. The triangle's right back to impact. You have the same triangle on the left side, only it's the left elbow hinges, but it's still the triangular shape. And then when you finish, the elbows down and together, there's your triangle, and you bring the club around and set it down, and it's where you started.
So Jim, you've been teaching connection in the golf swing your whole life. That's all you've ever known. 3 of your students won major championships: Sandy Lau, Hal Sutton, Curtis Strange. Remarkable golf swings, great strikers. Do you know any way, any shortcuts, any easy way to learn connection in the golf swing? Is there anything do you know of anything?
I think we found it, Rocco, in that new product, the Vharness. And you know, the thing, it connects you. Once you get it on, it connects your lats and your pecs. You can feel where the triangle and the V goes right in there.
Are you speaking of this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is cool.
That is it. The Vharness, Rocco, is really good in that, #1, it ties into your shoulders here and ties everything into the center of your body. Puts everything in your spine by the way it ties here. And then these V chords give you a little tension that you can feel your radius.
And that's what that's what you've tried to teach me for years.
Exactly. And so when you just feel that little tension on that cord, then as you swing the club, that is your inner force and that is your radius remaining the same.
Yeah, that's what I love about it too, is I do feel that. I feel the tension when I push down this way, and it also stands me up nicely.
Right.
Because I want, if I bend over, I lose tension. I don't want that. I want to have that tension the whole way.
We want the good posture always to have connection.
I want that whole thing. So I feel when I push down, now the V chords are definitely tight. And perfect. And so it's just a matter of moving then.
That's right. And you just keep that same amount of tension in that cord going back.
You can see when I move back, the left should be very tight, which it is.
Exactly.
Because
and you can see where everything is hinging naturally with your elbows.
Right.
And look, at this point, your back's already to the target.
Right.
Because by keeping this down and just making the move, keeping the triangle, your back's to the target. That's a completed backswing.
But I didn't turn. What happened? we hate turn. Turn is bad.
Turn
is
we
evil.
don't do.
So
It's just a motion in
once
there.
I get back, I feel this one's always tight on the backswing.
Right.
And then when I go to the through swing, this one's always tight, which is what you want to do, right?
Right. It's the forces in the golf swing. It's keeping
It keeps
the inner
the pressure, like we always taught me, keeping the pressure on both sides, keeps the
Exactly.
pressure. And
Exactly.
it really, like I said, when I first was told of this, I'm like, I'm not doing this. None of these things work.
Right.
And when I put it on, I went, oops, it does work. And then, talking to you about it after that, which I was very excited to do, it makes total, it just makes total sense.
It helps you to feel what we're trying to feel in the golf swing.
Right, and it's easier to do too. It's much
Exactly.
easier. I was shocked.
The V-Harness has definitely helped me hit the ball a lot more consistently, a lot more pure. I used to hit a little fade, but the V-Harness has really helped me come in through the ball, hit a nice, high, straight ball flight. It's absolutely incredible what it's done to my golf swing.
Right after using the V-Harness for the first time, my swing became more natural, my whole core moved at the same time. The ball went straight and far. I couldn't believe it.
I didn't know what to think of it until I actually put it on and held the club. When you put it down at address, you actually feel the pull of the cord to get down to the ball. And then you kind of realize what it's going to do. It's going to keep you connected throughout the swing. And if you have a collapse in one of the cords, obviously you're not swinging correctly.
The V-Harness is amazing. It's going to make me want to play a lot more golf.
If you're like most golfers, you've tried a lot of things to improve your golf swing. Lessons, books, videos, and training aids. But have any of those things actually helped you feel what it's like to swing like a tour pro? Introducing the V-Harness. The V-Harness actually guides your hands, body, and club to the best possible tour-like swing for you. All you need to do is keep the V-chords taut throughout your swing. The V-Harness trains your body, strengthening your golf-specific muscles. It automatically forces you into making a better, more effective golf swing. Your new V-Harness swing is easier on your back, easy to execute, and will produce effortless power. We've all heard it before. Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And now, for the first time, you can get perfect practice every time you swing your golf clubs at home, on the range, or out on the course, just by using the V-Harness. The V-Harness training system is your very own personal swing trainer. No matter the swing method or instructor you use, with the V-Harness, your swing will improve. The V-Harness provides a kinesthetic and isometric workout that strengthens your golf-specific muscles. Your swing will be easier to repeat and easier on your back. And your V-Harness is available 24/7 to give you instant product feedback. It's like having your own personal swing coach, but even better.
All right, Jim, got the driver now. The cool thing about V-Harness is I can use every one of my clubs. So driver's in there, it's same thing. It just makes me feel, no matter how long, like I said, any club, every club in the bag. So same thing, feel both sides, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think, everybody wants to hit it miles, right? Do you think you have to sacrifice accuracy for distance?
No. Once you get back here, your elbows are down, you've got the triangle, you've got connection here. All it is springing your legs and letting the elbows hinge and create club head speed.
I mean, that's what I've found over the years we've worked is if the club gets in a nice place up here.
Right.
See, it's right where it belongs. I can go as hard as I want, or I can go kind of like you call it, loaf on it a little bit. And I still should be able to hit my ball where I'm looking.
Exactly. And the handle comes back to center every time.
And you feel it. You feel it here.
Right.
There's
the
no
V-chords
question.
help you to feel
it feels
that.
really cool with the driver too. I haven't felt it with the driver in a few days. So.
Right. But feel how you can really, when you get back, everything is so together. Watch how you can really spring the
it's
shaft.
right there.
Yeah. And from there, you can just spring it and let it
go. It feels unbelievable. The V-Harness will truly change the way you swing the golf club. You'll be connected, consistent, and confident. And the V-Harness does its magic automatically. Just put it on, hook it to your own golf club, and hit balls. The V-Harness will guide your body and develop muscle memory into your golf swing. And you'll feel and see the results the first time, every time you play. Now here's how you can automatically transform your golf swing to hit longer and more consistent shots, time after time, with the V-Harness.
How many golf training products, instruction videos, and articles have you tried? Has anything really helped? Most not only don't help your swing, they're confusing, and some are just dead wrong. Finally, there's a golf training aid that actually changes and improves your swing by forcing you to swing the club with perfect, correct fundamentals. Introducing the Vharness. Just use the Vharness and you'll naturally make your swing stronger and more consistent. With the exclusive V cords, the Vharness utilizes the same timeless, proven fundamentals that have been trusted by great ball strikers of all levels, including major champions. And the best part is you don't have to be a genius or have tons of free time to have the Vharness work. The Vharness is easy to use with your own clubs, and even when you take it off, you'll feel it still working when you swing. You'll finally feel what it's like to make a great golf swing and be able to repeat it on the course.
It's not hype and it's not garbage. The Vharness will help you swing better and play better, period.
Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com right now so you can easily develop a stronger, more fundamentally correct golf swing, guaranteed, for about half the cost of a new driver. The Vharness is unique and different than any other golf training product you have ever tried. That's because the Vharness with its exclusive V cords guides your body and naturally develops your swing to become more fundamentally correct and repeatable. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. And you'll also receive a free DVD featuring Rocco, Mediate, and legendary teacher Jimmy Ballard. You'll learn how to maximize your new swing using your Vharness by using the secrets to connection that have helped many of Jimmy's students win PGA Tour events and major championships. Order now and you'll also receive our Feel the Connection guarantee. Try the Vharness for 30 days. You will dramatically improve your swing, add 10, 20, even 30 yards to your drives, and hit more solid and consistent shots guaranteed. If not, just send it back, no questions asked, for a full product refund, and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. You'll develop a fundamentally correct, connected golf swing, hit the ball longer and more consistently with the Vharness.
Hello everyone. Welcome to my favorite place on earth, Calusa Pines Golf Club in Naples, Florida. We have a serious treat for you guys today. We got some Vharness guys. We're going to show you what it's all about, and I'm going to introduce some of my very dear friends, complete nutballs. Mark Murphy, Waterville, Ireland, and we got the Chilean team, World Cup team. Martini, Hugo. We're going to show you guys some fun stuff today with this Vharness. As you can see, we're all harnessed up. That's a new one, I just made that up. And we're going to get going. So let's get going, play a little golf. These two actually think they can beat Murph and I. That's not going to happen, but we're going to get it going right now, and we're going to show you what this thing's all about while we're playing on the golf course. Go for the fade, he is left. All right, you've seen the boys hit their drives with the Vharness. I'm going to ask them some questions and put them on the spot and see what they actually felt, because I don't think they know what they're talking about, so we're going to find out. Hugo.
Yes.
Over here.
Sure.
Okay, come to this camera.
All right.
Okay, no to that camera. No, back to this camera. Okay, good.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
watch, he just fell down. All right, you've been using it for a long time. You've been using it for longer than probably all of us. I've seen you with it for forever.
Yeah.
So he's like the most experienced harness guy, Vharness guy that we have. So do you think it works?
Oh, definitely.
Good answer. Very nice answer. And so you feel connection. You know, what I like about it was when I set up, I feel that pressure or the stress when I put the club on the ground. It gives you that tautness, tightness, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I feel that, and what I really like is the way that you feel that the more you move the club, the more power you're creating.
The more tension it creates,
exactly.
which is what it's supposed to do. So, and you got a guy who's one of the longest hitters I've ever seen, and I've been around for just a few 25 years or so. So, and you give that a little more power. And what's beautiful about it is, do you think you can hit it straighter now?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's huge, because when you're hitting it 320 yards, 330 yards in the air, your fairways become much narrower.
Most important thing about a golf swing is to be able to repeat it. That's why all the top players in the world are there for a reason. It's not because they're lucky, it's because they can repeat the same golf swing over and over again. And that's what everybody tries to do. And that's what the Vharness helps you do that.
The V-Harness has really surprised me how it can help me with every part of my game. There's certain training aids that might help at one part of your game, but the fact that I could use this on my driver, on my irons, chipping, putting, it's unbelievable.
I've never seen anything work as fast as the V-Harness. I literally took 10 swings on the range and was able to take it off. And, you know, it feels like there's no club in your hand. You make a nice, gentle swing, but your turn is much bigger and crisp contact. Perfect.
We could do that. All right, Mark, so V-Harness is now on. And let's set up and see what it feels. I mean, obviously the V chords they're taut now, right? Oh, sorry, that hurt. And as you put the club down behind the ball, they get tighter. So now all of a sudden it makes you do something, doesn't it? It makes you move back, makes you move up, makes you move through.
Exactly right.
So that's what I like about it. It keeps the V's right where they're supposed to be. So now all you got to do is go. Just make me a swing and hit your 9-iron to about a foot like you always do.
Shot.
How did that feel? Was it lovely?
Ah, Jesus, I tell you, it is a no-brainer. I mean, you just stand up and swing it. What more do you need?
I saw the V-Harness and it just looks kind of strange, and you put it on and it forces you to do a lot of things in your golf swing that I've been trying to do for a long time, which is get some width in my backswing, keep my arms extended. It really forces you to keep the golf club a long way from your body if you want to hit the ball at all.
When I first put the V-Harness on, the thing I can say the most is that I felt like I was all one piece. My golf swing, I was using my core muscles and my large muscles, and I went back and came through the ball. I feel surprised in how it was an immediate difference.
Okay, here's the beauty of the V-Harness. We've seen drivers hit, we've seen iron shots hit. Now Martine's about 60 yards away, 60 or so yards, right? And we're gonna see that it works with every shot in the bag, every club in the bag. So this is a very difficult shot for anybody, especially amateurs or beginners, or even for me it's a hard shot, so it's one I work on the most. We're gonna see how the V-Harness does from 60 yards. Martine, show us something, baby.
You got it.
Get a good one. Oh, yeah. Nice.
What's the juice in this, Martine?
Very juicy. That was awesome right there, what you just did. Now, Martine, tell me, did you feel the connection?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, what's beautiful about it is just because it's a 60-yard shot doesn't mean the fundamentals go away.
Right.
Right. So if it's a driver or 6-iron, anything.
With every club throughout the bag, it's the same principle.
Right. Exactly. And that's what we're trying to get through. This is what this does.
I like it because it's simple and the game is already hard enough, and this gives you awareness of the club and it gives you the same principle with the driver, with a 3-iron, and with a 60-yard shot like this.
The V-Harness works. It will train your own golf swing to become more connected and therefore more fundamentally correct. When we come back, we'll hear more from Jimmy about some things that you might think are fundamentals, but actually will destroy your golf swing. Now here's how you can feel a connected, consistent, and powerful golf swing and repeat it on the golf course every time you play with the V-Harness.
How many golf training products, instruction videos, and articles have you tried? Has anything really helped? Most not only don't help your swing, they're confusing, and some are just dead wrong. Finally, there's a golf training aid that actually changes and improves your swing by forcing you to swing the club with perfect, correct fundamentals. Introducing the V-Harness. Just use the V-Harness and you'll naturally make your swing stronger and more consistent. With the exclusive V-Chords, the V-Harness utilizes the same timeless, proven fundamentals that have been trusted by great ball strikers of all levels, including major champions. And the best part is you don't have to be a genius or have tons of free time to have the V-Harness work. The V-Harness is easy to use with your own clubs, and even when you take it off, you'll feel it still working when you swing. You'll finally feel what it's like to make a great golf swing and be able to repeat it on the course.
It's not hype and it's not garbage. The V-Harness will help you swing better and play better, period.
Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com right now so you can easily develop a stronger, more fundamentally correct golf swing, guaranteed. For about half the cost of a new driver, the V-Harness is unique and different than any other golf training product you have ever tried. That's because the V-Harness with its exclusive V-Chords guides your body and naturally develops your swing to become more fundamentally correct and repeatable. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. And you'll also receive a free DVD featuring Rocco, Mediate, and legendary teacher Jimmy Ballard. You'll learn how to maximize your new swing using your V-Harness by using the secrets to connection that have helped many of Jimmy's students win PGA Tour events and major championships. Order now and you'll also receive our Feel the Connection guarantee. Try the V-Harness for 30 days. You will dramatically improve your swing, add 10, 20, even 30 yards to your drives, and hit more solid and consistent shots guaranteed. If not, just send it back, no questions asked, for a full product refund, and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. You'll develop a fundamentally correct, connected golf swing, hit the ball longer and more consistently with the V-Harness.
Get the club flatter. Don't use your right hand. Keep all your weight in your left side. Don't move your head. Blah, 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 crap, crap, crap. Are these actually fundamentals, do you think? I mean, come on.
It's ridiculous. You know, Hogan one time after he wrote the 5 fundamentals, he said that if everybody took what they thought was correct in the golf swing and reversed it, they'd be closer to being correct. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty much that way, isn't it?
It is. It's hard to, we were just talking about that. It's hard to, we all want to think we're doing what we feel, but most of the time we're not.
Oh.
And this thing, the V-Harness does, it lets you feel what you're actually doing.
And do the same thing every time.
Yeah, it does.
And it's the right thing.
It does.
And that's how we get better.
And that's the whole key.
Yeah.
So, you know, we can feel like the club's here, we're doing this, and we look on video and it's like, that's not even close.
Yeah.
And this kind of reminds anybody who has it what to actually do and what it actually feels like.
Right.
Maybe you told me about when we first started, you know, I'm going to give you this and I want you to learn this and think about this and I want you to feel that, but you got to get your own feel for it. Whether it doesn't matter how you do it as long as the club's doing this. Well, this gives you that feel immediately.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of wish I had this a little. I'd have been faster at this.
Well, it can make it quicker, that's for sure.
It definitely makes it quicker.
But we got it now.
Yeah, we definitely have it now.
When I first tried the V-Harness, I was really skeptical. I thought again it was going to be another golf product that wasted my time. But honestly, it really keeps you connected. It's amazing. And as soon as you take that off, you feel like you're hitting it in the slot every time and the club's releasing.
When I took the V-Harness off, I was very surprised on how easily that I remembered the same swing I just took with the V-Harness on. My hands were doing the same motion as if the cords were still on my body, and even though they weren't.
Once I did take the V-Harness off, the swings were very natural. I took a dozen or so swings with it. It's amazing in such a small period of time what it did do and how much it did help.
The advantage with the V-Harness is you're able to use not only one club, you can use every club in your bag, and that's just huge, to be able to put it on and get tight with every one of your clubs, from the pitching wedge all the way up until the driver. Even chipping, I used it with a couple of sand wedges chipping, and it's phenomenal because you stay way connected, your club face stays open through the striking zone. It's a great product.
There's a lot of teachers out there that are going to hate this because they don't know actually what.
Well, they don't know how to use it.
So that's actually good.
But they'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's going to help people too. It's going to help. It's going to help both sides of the game, the student and the teacher.
Right. Well, you know, how in the world can you play a sport and hold your body perfectly still?
You can't.
I mean, your head's a 17-pound weight on the end of your spine.
Yeah.
If you take any sport that's being played, you watch a baseball player, the pitcher's in motion, the batter's in motion.
Everybody.
You watch tennis, everybody's in motion. Motion offsets tension.
Right.
But in golf, you're starting from a static position, and then they say cock your wrist, or all these independent, get your arms. No, wait, just take that triangle, go to your right into your leg, take that triangle and go to your left with balance.
It's 1-2.
That's all it is. Keep your elbows down, you'll always have the triangle. Your angles come when your left arm comes out.
It also does lots of Mr. Spine too.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you just stood there, you know, it's just, anytime there's a hang back or the old reverse C as they called it, anytime you're staying back or staying behind it, I always wanted to feel like when I'm hitting something, if I'm hitting something, even especially in the V-Harness, I feel it also, I want to be on top of it.
Right.
I don't ever want to be back here to hit something forward because all
You'd
my
be
weight's
under
on my
hitting
right.
up.
It's terrible. I want to feel all my weight to the right, not all of it, but most of it to the right.
Right.
Then I want to feel most of it to the left.
That's
and
right.
I'm already past where I'm going, and I'm going that way.
I used to work with George Knudsen, one of the best ball strikers
absolutely.
ever. And he used to say the golf swing was as simple. Once he got shoulder width, when we got him set up, he just said it's into your right heel, and you go to your left toe.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the golf swing, with your elbows down.
Yep.
Right heel, left toe, elbows down.
It's just that simple.
It's that simple.
and
this will help you do it.
V-Harness helps you do it.
I think the V-Harness is definitely the real deal. It forces you to do the right thing, and it doesn't let you do the wrong thing. The V-Harness is amazing.
If an amateur asks me how can I improve my golf game, well, it'll be simple. Just go online and get the V-Harness.
Every golfer, whether you're a 2 handicap or just starting the game, you really need to try this.
You put it on and that's it. Forget about it. You strap it onto your club and you play. That's all you do. I mean, you don't have to worry about which way the club sets, anything. Just go ahead and swing it. And it teaches you how to rip it, you know?
You practice hitting your own golf clubs when you use the V-Harness. That is huge. What else is huge is that it will help you transform your swing and make it more powerful and efficient. What's it worth to you to add 20 yards to your drives, increase your accuracy, and own an easier to repeat golf swing that's easy on your back? How about less than a new driver or a couple of lessons? Log on to vharness.com or call the number on your screen right now to get more consistency and effortless power in your golf swing with the V-Harness.
How many golf training products, instruction videos, and articles have you tried? Has anything really helped? Most not only don't help your swing, they're confusing, and some are just dead wrong. Finally, there's a golf training aid that actually changes and improves your swing by forcing you to swing the club with perfect, correct fundamentals. Introducing the V-Harness. Just use the V-Harness and you'll naturally make your swing stronger and more consistent. With the exclusive V-Chords, the V-Harness utilizes the same timeless, proven fundamentals that have been trusted by great ball strikers of all levels, including major champions. And the best part is you don't have to be a genius or have tons of free time to have the V-Harness work. The V-Harness is easy to use with your own clubs, and even when you take it off, you'll feel it still working when you swing. You'll finally feel what it's like to make a great golf swing and be able to repeat it on the course.
It's not hype and it's not garbage. The V-Harness will help you swing better and play better, period.
Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com right now so you can easily develop a stronger, more fundamentally correct golf swing guaranteed for about half the cost of a new driver. The V-Harness is unique and different than any other golf training product you have ever tried. That's because the V-Harness with its exclusive V-Chords guides your body and naturally develops your swing to become more fundamentally correct and repeatable. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. And you'll also receive a free DVD featuring Rocco, Mediate, and legendary teacher Jimmy Ballard. You'll learn how to maximize your new swing using your V-Harness by using the secrets to connection that have helped many of Jimmy's students win PGA Tour events and major championships. Order now and you'll also receive our Feel the Connection guarantee. Try the V-Harness for 30 days. You will dramatically improve your swing, add 10, 20, even 30 yards to your drives, and hit more solid and consistent shots guaranteed. If not, just send it back, no questions asked, for a full product refund, and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to vharness.com and order right now. You'll develop a fundamentally correct, connected golf swing, hit the ball longer and more consistently with the V-Harness.
A production of the Golf Agency.
The preceding was a paid presentation for the V-Harness from Foundation Golf.